How are you today? This is Tracey Brown coming to you today to do your 2021 12-month horoscope. How are my Libras today? What is around Libras for the months of 2021? What is around Libras for the months of 2021? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Libras. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like me to see. Libras are your children. They're your loves. They're your beloveds. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 I'm going to be using the voodoo deck. I'm going to pull out the final outcome card in advance. What is around my Libras? Let's take a look. You know, I'm just going to pick this. Kind of just wants to come out. And so, let's take a look at what's around our Libras. So, the first thing I'm getting is good news is coming in. Really good emotional news that makes you feel good. This is the first half of the year. This is anywhere between January and March. There's a lot of hope in you, Libra. Or this good news brings hope, right? It could involve an illusion of some sort as well. An illusion. Could be deception, or it could be an illusion. It could be picture this type of thing, and then you might discover that it's BS, right? Watch anyone that has issues with being in jail, drugs, or alcohol, because then that becomes a deception. All right? So it looks like something good, but maybe someone that's surrounding it may not be a good person, and you might have to rethink what good looks like. Because what could happen in the long haul if you're not careful with something or someone that is fibbing is that you can get caught up in some weird drama. The problem with getting caught up in some weird drama is that you're going to know in advance. You're going to be triggered. And when you get triggered, one of the components that's going to make sense is whether or not somebody has been in jail, or if you find that someone drinks too much. That's going to be a component to consider. Or drugs, or prescription alcohol. Gambling could be an issue, but I'm not really getting gambling. Is the last thing I'm getting. The only other thing this could be if someone is a sex addict. And a sex addict comes in the form of too many visits with too many people. All right? These are going to be cues for you, because initially the person's going to be well received by you. So the person's going to look perfect. And you're going to want to do something with this person, but they're going to want to do something with you. But it's an illusion. Much like the entertainment industry is an illusion. So be careful that, much like the entertainment industry, this looks good when it might be the Illuminati, let's just say. It might be an influence of some weird stuff, right? Especially if the weird stuff leads to money. And you will discover all of this by the middle of March. And it will carry through all the way to June. Now, there is money behind this. Will it be worth it? And that's what you're going to need to consider. The long haul. Is this something that I really, really want? Because you are going to want it. Can you tell the difference between something that's really good for you and something that looks like it's good for you only to have it turn out to be a huge mistake? And this is a lesson you need to learn. Remember that. You're not going to have to do this. It's more like learn to get out when you see it show up. Learn to refuse. Learn to go busy today. And decrease your participation. There's a man or father figure here, something to do with work. So there's a man or father figure. So if I'm getting a father figure, I'm getting someone that either reminds you or someone that is mentoring, much like a father figure would. It doesn't have to be a father figure. It could be a mature person that you would respect and you would look up to. All right? And it has something to do with work. Good news about money, not a lot of money right now. But this is something that's a little sneaky. I don't know why it's sneaky. It's like good and bad. That could lead to a huge contract. Huge. That could lead to a lot of money. You know, whatever this is, it's more about being smart. This isn't fear-based. Like, don't be fearful. It's like, use this to combat anything that could be detrimental to your soul. Because whatever this is in the first half of the year, something circles around and it gets better the second half of the year. So be careful on jumping on something that's nothing. Womp womp. Because the second half will then, from whatever's going on in the first half, if you don't jump on it, the second half is a bigger influence. If you jump on the first half of whatever this is, I can't stop you. You will miss your blessings. But if you just wait and trust God in the process a little bit more, there's something here that you're going to be working on, working with, working for, that is going to be much better. Much better. The problem that I'm having now, I understand this is you. It's almost like whatever's going on up here, you don't quite give this up. I think that's it. You may not give this up. You just might decrease the energy. And yet, whatever this is, you can't tell these people up here. You just kind of have to be like doing this without this, without saying, I'm leaving you guys, without saying, guess what, guys? Like, there's something very calculating about 2021 that you just need to know, Libra. And using your smarts will be the bigger key in the long run, all right? Let me see if I get some romance out here. If there's any confusing situation, sit on it. Don't budge. Do not make a decision. This means don't budge. it's so confusing because it's this, that, and the third, but it's not everything. You're victorious if you don't choose. Believe me, you're victorious if you choose nothing. Because in the long run, you're going to hear something and you're going to be like, I was going to participate in that and then I changed my mind. At the last minute, I'm so glad I didn't do it. Something like that, right? Hold on a second. But there is something, oh my God, there's something good coming through. And it comes in a series of threes. That includes the first half of this. I feel like the first half of this has something to do with triggering. It triggers you. I think it's a series of three or a party of three. All right? But for 2021, all your wishes and desires will come through. And I'm also getting peacocks. Peacock feathers. Three. Also, you got justice here and you got judgment here. So, I don't need my book. It looks like something small leads to something big. And remember, this is a year in review, so I really feel like by end of 2021, particularly October, November, December, is where your life takes off. It's where your job is so meaningful. It's where you love what you're doing. Something changes drastically for you, Libra. Not without the change already showing up in the first half of the year. Not without something happening over the summer where somebody else says, how about this? For it to show up in terms of not just options, but like one thing leads to another thing, leads to another thing. So it just feels like it could be three different components comes out of you. One thing leads to two other types of birth creative projects, right? Especially at work. I really feel like this is work related. Show me love. Some of you may need to walk away from someone that is not faithful. Make the sacrifice and walk away now. All the world is your stage. There's love here. And there's long-term love here. Give yourself time for the long-term love, because there's long-term love here. But give yourself time to find it. Apt to show up after May. Stressing is self-sabotaging. Stop stressing. If you cannot move a mountain, sit there. There's a reason why you can't move that mountain right now. Sit there. If you don't get the job that you want, if you don't get the school that you're trying to get into, there's a reason for it. Sit there. Because there's major changes coming in about 13 weeks. You will see a better influence by August. There's an offer coming in about 2 months. And it has something to do with relocating. It has something to do with how could you relocate? I don't know how. With the COVID, like who relocates during the COVID? Everybody works from home. So it's so weird, but something's here. Something's here. And whatever you do, don't worry about your family. Your family's fine. For those of you that have significant others, you are well supported. Keep no secrets. 0 secrets. righty now. I'm going to stop there. Something about a car is also coming through. After there's enough money. There's a car after there's enough money. All right, guys, hold on a second. Looks to me like it's a new car because there's enough money to invest in a new car. All right, let's see what this is. 6 of baskets. Yeah. Libra, you're going to be fine this year. Wait, 6 of baskets. Yeah. Wait, 6 of baskets. Let's see. I don't know this deck. The way this deck explains things is totally different than I would explain a regular tarot deck. 6 of baskets. 6. Oh, I love sugarcane. Oh, I love sugarcane. 6 of baskets. The plant is sugarcane. Oh my God. You guys ever eaten a whole sugarcane? It's unhealthy for you, but it is the best. You suck on it. Oh my God. Sugarcane. A little boy and a little girl are standing in the lush sugarcane fields in South Carolina. The little boy offers his crush, the little girl, I guess, a basket full of rice. This is so Caribbean, but I guess it's Southern too. With bits of sugarcane on top to win her over. Look at that. There's an old saying down south. If you can't afford to give a gal jewels, give her sweets. So she'll be sweet on you. Positive meaning. Kindling old flames, getting back together. A clear conscience. Restored harmony. Indulging in playtime, reflecting on the good old days, growing up, happy childhood memories, and people who have made their peace with the past. You know what I'm getting with this? This has something to do with childhood. This isn't rekindling love per se. For some, it could be rekindling love from someone with your childhood. For others, it could be reinvesting with someone from your childhood. That could be like business related as well. Watch any skeletons in your closet. So always keep it clean, always keep it honest. And that's it. Libra, you get to have a really good 2021. Good for you. Good for you, Libra. All right, if you would like to elaborate more on anything that I said, Libra, TraceyBrownlive.com, or text me for your own personal reading to elaborate more, 213-458-7408. Happy New Year, Libra. Make the best of it. It looks like you're going to have a really good year.
Yay.
Take it easy. Bye.
Bye.